What's up, everyone? El Tiburon here with my brother Shark right here. Tylord.
Hmm.
Tylord Stevenson with a little bit of a late video. We did this one. We've done this 2 years previous, and I think we usually do it like December, January. We're a little bit late, pals, but just talking about YouTube and gaming goals for 2025. So I'll start with you, Tylord. First of all, what are some like YouTube goals, if you have any, for this year?
Okay, well, good talking to you again. It's been a while since we've talked, so it's good to talk to you again. I've kind of been out of the loop with all the overtime, but as far as YouTube goes, I haven't been very active this year, but I kind of want to get back into it. I was telling you I'm gonna go to day shift, so I might have more time for like social gaming. So maybe I can get together with more people during the evenings and play. I can't promise that because I'll have my family now at nighttime. I had my little private time at night when everyone was asleep before on swing shift, and I'm going to be on day shift, so I'll have the family with me. But I'll definitely have more time for social gaming, so I can do more co-op stuff, which I haven't done in a while. Um, as far as YouTube goes, haven't been doing much. I kind of need to get back to pickup videos. Been working so much overtime, it's been overwhelming. But I want to get back to that. Just doing a pickup, maybe even once every couple months if I can. Um, um,
Yeah,
I kind of want.
I
Yeah.
look forward to your pick of
Oh, thank
videos
you. Yeah, I still got to keep
because
doing
you
it. Yeah.
always drop a lot of knowledge, and then
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
you add like a lot of humor and
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
impersonations in
Oh, thank you.
there.
I just do it for the fun, just to socialize. I'm glad you enjoy it, and I'm glad if maybe 10 other people. I know I get like 50 to 100 views, but I know they're all like genuine views. It's just not. It's all like my friends and acquaintances. So I'm happy to to have that connection with a few people like that. But yeah, I got to get back to that. And I don't know. I've been really in a creative mood lately. I don't know if it's just because I haven't played games much because I haven't had time, but I've been thinking in my mind like little projects I want to do. So I don't know if I'm going to incorporate that into my YouTube channel or just keep it strictly gaming. Um, yeah, no, yeah, but hopefully I can get together with you guys more
Yeah,
during 2024. Yeah,
we at least got to
2025.
play
Yeah,
through GI
yeah,
Joe. We
yeah.
at least got to
GI
play
Joe at
through the
least.
GI
Yeah,
Joe game.
yeah, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you've been on YouTube for since when? Like when technically have you been on like on camera on YouTube? What
I
year?
I don't remember. It's got to be 10 years, but I had my YouTube channel for probably 15 or 20, but I don't think I've been on camera for more than 10 years. And I just started doing that just to socialize with my friends that I've met. I didn't really want to start a YouTube channel ever. I just to like to socialize with all the cool people I met on YouTube, and then I just became a habit and I enjoy it. It's a fun hobby. But yeah, I think it's maybe been 10 years, so at least.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you because you're 10 years deep. Do
Hmm.
you get? Do you feel like you go through ebbs and flows like creatively? Because let's be honest, we're doing this for
Yeah,
fun, right?
yeah,
We're not a AVGN. We're not
yeah,
a Pat the NES
yeah,
punk. But like, do you go through ebbs and flows of like, oh, I want to do more gaming stuff. I want to do more movie stuff. I want to do more
yeah.
like podcast stuff.
I go through phases. I don't know if you're the same way. I go through phases sometimes like this. Like last year, I was super into movies during COVID. During my heart surgery, I was super into movies because I couldn't really play games, so I like was really getting into movies. But then, like I went back to last year, I that was the most games I ever played. I beat 30 new games last year. That's the most I've ever done since I've been logging it. So I was hard into games last year. This year, I'm not really into games or movies so much. I want to get back into them, but after the overtime, all those games and movies have just been settling into my mind, and it makes me want to be creative and make like my own things. I don't know if
Yeah.
that makes sense, but that's probably all going to change once I go to day shift and I'll have more time to socialize.
So right now you're more into doing because Tyler does like you've written songs, you've written stories, so you're kind of more like getting into the creative
Yeah, I don't
side
know why.
side.
yeah, I don't know why I haven't done that in years. And usually, I always wanted to be creative and make songs and movies and write stories, but I don't think I was ever good at it. I just like would think too hard about it. Over the past couple of months, I've been like really creative. Like it's just coming to me. I don't know if it's not that great or anything, but it just comes to me like and like it's kind of flowing more now. And it's a good feeling.
I think
I
that's a
think it's
good.
from all the games we played together and all the movies I've watched. Like I don't know.
But I think that's a good thing because
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a lot of people that just go to work,
yeah, yeah,
get home, do chores,
yeah.
sleep, go to
Hmm.
work, do
Yeah,
chores.
yeah. And I
you,
can't do that. I gotta escape a little bit.
you gotta like, yeah. Well, when I
Yeah,
started doing the podcast, because I started doing the podcast first, it was
yeah,
because I was working, then I was doing an
hmm,
internship, and then I was
yeah,
going to school at night. And
yeah,
I was like, I need something. Like, I need to
yeah,
talk about WrestleMania 8. I need
yeah,
to, I need to talk about
yeah,
video games I like because this is not it. Like, just
yeah,
like, okay, we got to take care of bills. Like,
yeah,
we don't have any other choice. They
yeah,
keep, Tyler, they keep sending those little pieces of paper in the mail.
yeah. I know.
They keep sending those little bills in the mail. We got to pay them. We don't have a
Yeah,
choice. We have to work. But
yes, yes. There's not a lot of time for that. But let me say, what you have done over the past couple of years is excellent. I don't know if
yeah,
I
thank
ever
you.
expressed my appreciation as much, but like I probably would watch you even if I didn't know you. Like I think you're really good at what you do. I think
Oh,
it's just
thank you.
because you have a passion for it and it shows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks. I
yeah,
appreciate that. Cause I started this stuff because of the same. Well, I started because I needed an outlet, and
yeah,
and then once I met you, cause you were one of the first. You might have been you and the physical media Mac might have
mm,
been the two first YouTubers I met.
mm,
Actually, he had met him first through
mm.
Christian Hannah Horror, and
Oh,
then
I
I
saw.
met you, and then after that I was like, oh, there's other people out
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Like I can meet other friends
yeah,
like that are wrestling geeks like me,
yeah,
or gamer geeks like me, like that are my
mm,
age, you know.
yeah.
Uh, and
That,
so I was like, oh man. Then I was like you. I was like, I want to meet other people too. I want to
mm,
meet like,
yeah,
and we've had the privilege of meeting like Mega Ace and
yeah,
now I'm like good pals with Retro Ryan,
yeah,
Vince from Dad Level Podcast,
yeah.
like
I probably met some of my best internet buddies because of
yeah,
you.
yeah, P Merc,
Yeah,
like all these people. Like I feel like it's almost like a sanctuary. Like we can have our
yeah,
space to geek out and be
yeah,
geeks. Like today we recorded the wrestling podcast with Billy, and that was fun. Like
yeah,
reminiscing about old school wrestling. So,
yeah.
but I think for me this year, I'm close to 1,000, so I think my goal is let me just get to the 1,000. Then after that, I'll
Yeah,
be good.
yeah,
I'll be good. But I don't. I think outside of that, I feel like I've met a lot of my goals already. Like a
mm,
lot of cool people, a lot of
mm,
friends. It's like I already have people that I can talk to about the model Rick Martel,
yeah,
Bioshock.
yeah,
Freaking Friday the
mhm,
13th. I just told Tyler I want to see if he's down to join me for a podcast episode ranking the Leprechaun movies,
mm,
because my wife does not care what are my favorite Leprechaun movies, unfortunately, but
yeah.
hopefully
You're,
we
yeah.
can talk about it.
She is very patient with you. Like she's taking you to that horror convention. My wife wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think my wife
yeah,
knows it's I'm like the like Jack Torrance in The Shining, like she knows
yeah,
like I'm gonna be like the what is it, all fun and no play,
yeah,
makes Jack a dull boy. She
yeah,
knows
yeah,
that let this
yeah.
guy have his little fun with his games
Mm.
and his toys,
Yeah,
and he'll
she's a
be
good one.
happy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm talking down my wife, but she puts up with a lot too. Like, I don't know. I sent you that "Jumpin' Jim Brunzell" song, and I was like, crack. I was like splitting my side, like hearing that, and she didn't understand what the heck that was. She doesn't know who Jumping Jim Brunzell is, but she goes, "I'm just happy. I'm happy for you that you think it's funny."
By the way, if you give me permission, I need to play that as I need to play that on my podcast or an outro of a
uh,
live. I want to play
oh,
that.
yeah, okay. Well, yeah, well, you got it. It's so that it takes like no skill to do that new AI stuff. It's frightening.
That's scary. So
Yeah.
what do you do? So like, For those of you that don't know, Tylord's been written songs. I think he did some James Bond, like he wrote some songs for James Bond, and then you put it into the AI app like
Oh
Chat
my god,
GPT, or
it's
what did you do?
terrifying. I'm sure I'm late to the game. Everyone probably knows about this all now, but there are these apps you can have for free or these websites where you can write your song and put it on there and it just makes a song that sounds real. It's terrifying. And like it'll have a catchy tune and even if you fuck up or typo, pardon my French, it'll still kind of like correct it and it's crazy.
That's yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I'm
Yeah.
like behind you. I don't even know how you
Yeah.
do that. But
I
now you
was
said it's websites. It's
Yeah, I
websites.
was all against that. Like it takes all the there's like no play there's no like satisfaction of doing that. Like there's you're not creating anything, but it's just so freaking good.
But that's
Yeah,
kind of cool though. The
yeah,
James Bond, you did like two James. You showed us two James
yeah,
Bond ones songs, and then the
yeah,
Jumping Jim Brazil, which I'm gonna use now that I got your permission. Because I was a big Jumping Jim Brazil
yeah, yeah,
fan when he was a jobber,
yeah.
when he
No,
was
I
on
liked it.
Superstars and
Yeah,
Wrestling Challenge.
yeah, yeah. That whole story came from my friend, and I used to joke about him how he was like the killer bee, and then he went to being a jobber, like just like a plain ordinary jobber. It just seemed like overnight, and then what's his name? Gorilla Monsoon was soon would still hype up his jump kick or his drop kick all the time. He was still I always hype up his drop kick. Yeah,
I remember he always wore like kind of like palm trees, kind of
yeah,
like what those little overlays, kind of like that on his
yeah,
tights. They were like
yeah,
palm
yeah,
trees
like
or
yeah,
like. All
yeah,
right, so those are your goals for like
yeah,
2025. Just be a
mhm,
little more active,
yeah.
creative, a little
Hmm.
gaming. What
Hmm.
about just as a gamer?
Hmm.
Any goals, gaming goals for this year?
I had a bunch. I haven't really. I've kind of been out of gaming, but I got to get back into it because I'm really hyped for that convention that I think it's called the Fire and Ice puts it on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in Roseville. I can't wait to go to that. I think Omega Ace is going in the summertime, so
Right.
I got to get back into gaming so I can be hyped about buying some games over there. Um, I got to get back. I know Retro. Or Alpha Nerd is wanting to do a competition again, and I better get into that. Like I haven't like played games a lot lately. I was getting to where I was raging too bad, and I know any games he will pick, I'll be raging at. But it'll be fun to get back into one of those like a little competition, community competitions, and then I kind of want to get back into maybe I try to beat an RPG every year, like one long grindy RPG. I might try to do that.
You beat Dragon Quest, I think, last year.
Yeah, last year Dragon Quest Seven, and that was a grind. That was an accomplishment.
I think
um,
said 100 plus hours, right?
yeah,
For that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoy stuff like that. It's kind of relaxing, and it doesn't really take much skill. Well,
Any goals on how many games you beat, or not really? You don't
I
have a
don't
goal
know.
for that.
I don't know. I would like to beat what I did last year, but I'm kind of behind this year. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's because of the overtime or losing interest, but I've only beaten two games so far, so I can't. I don't think I'll get to my 30 like I did
Man,
last year.
you're doing
Um,
better than me.
oh,
I've
excellent. Oh, good. Oh,
I've
cool,
beaten
good.
one.
Oh, right.
I've,
Okay, cool.
but so my goal, because
Yeah,
at first I was like, man, I gotta beat more games. I gotta beat, and I'm
yeah.
like, and then I thought about it, and just to be honest, I was like, that just means more editing. So
Hmm.
that's when I do my games I beat video, I'll just have less editing. That's fine. Less footage I have to
Yeah,
add. So I'm like, no,
yeah,
that's okay. Like I'm not gonna push like, I don't think I'm gonna get to 20, maybe, but
yeah.
I'll be happy with like 10 through 15 because I
Oh,
think
good. Yeah,
I've done like 20, 22. I think
yeah.
20.
That's
I don't know if I
usually
did
what I'm
23,
about. Yeah.
but I don't think I may even hit 20. But and the
Hmm.
reason is because those damn PlayStation 1 games are freaking hard.
Yeah.
I, I after I beat Shinobi 3, I jumped to my fat PS3 and I was, oh, let me play like some old school PS1 games.
Mm.
I played that one that
Fun.
you
Yeah.
suggested, by the
Yeah.
way. One, that shit is hard. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, it's like two stages in, like this is not for me. Let
Yeah.
somebody else play this.
Did,
It
yeah.
was cool, but it's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Did you beat Gex yet? Or are you still working on that?
That's another one, but
Yeah.
it's one of those where I'm already so far deep into it.
You can't stop. Huh?
I'm already in
Yeah.
the last world,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I have to try. Like
Yeah.
I'm already got this far. I gotta
Yeah.
try it. So I've just accepted, babe. You know, it's okay. Maybe I'll only be 10 to 15,
Mhm.
but as long as I have fun, as long as I have
Yeah,
fun playing, and yeah. So I don't. I guess I really don't have a goal. Just be
yeah,
10 to 15.
yeah,
Try. I always try to beat one game per console I own because I don't like neglecting
mhm,
the consoles.
yeah.
But I don't know if that's gonna happen because I'm one game in, and it's what we're already like what
Yeah, the
March,
March. Yeah.
the end of March already. So
Mhm.
probably not. What about last topic? Collecting. Any collecting
Collecting.
goals?
You
Gaming
know,
and movies.
gaming. I don't know. I'm at a point right now where I have like most of the stuff I want. Of course, there's always more I would get, but I haven't really had that on my mind. If I do collect anymore, I just like going to the Laughing Crow collectibles to just to hang out there and see other gamers and talk and I might just buy something just to give them business or the Utopia games because that just place is so awesome. There's such a good selection. It's hard to pass up on something when you go there, it's hard to leave empty-handed. So I don't really have any gaming goals. Plus, from the last year, I bought quite a few games, and I need to beat those first. So I don't know. What about you for collecting?
I think for my collecting, so I don't know if you have the GameStop Pro membership. So I
Yeah,
always try to go every month
yeah,
and
me too.
use the coupon at least. Get something.
Yeah, dude, I
Like
get
even yeah,
yeah,
something at least.
yeah. It irritates me. Sometimes I put it off the last minute and I forget. So it irritates me.
Yeah, I missed that I think February because I
Yeah.
kept going and I just
Uh-huh,
couldn't find anything and then I
uh-huh.
just forgot about it. I was damn it, I left
Yeah,
those $5 on the table.
yeah.
But yeah, so I think I'll just go every month and get something. It doesn't even have to be a game. It could just
Uh-huh,
be
uh-huh.
a shirt or
Yeah.
something. But for game collecting, I think I'm good on
Mhm,
games. The only
mhm,
thing I would want is for a lot of my Sega Genesis, I would like to get the box.
mhm.
Or if I have the box, I have a lot of games that's just the box in the game. I like to get the manual.
Manual, yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I told you like if you see a Sunset
yeah.
Riders
I'll keep an
reasonable
eye out.
price,
Yeah.
text me.
Okay.
And I think I would like to complete just like get the
Yeah.
manual.
Yeah, it's crazy how that game, like always, is eluding you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's the I think it's when you're a collector. I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like you collect something and then it's like okay, what next? It's almost like you get bored and you get done with something and you're like okay. It's almost like a like maybe like a habit or something like to
Hmm.
just collect like
Yeah.
like it's just the thrill of the collecting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I'm blessed to have that Rasputin's here. Like, I haven't really been in the collecting mood, but I still go there every Saturday, and I picked up some more movies and games this that I'll probably never play. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
just like fun to go because the selection is so good and it's so cheap.
The thing I will say with movies, and you can talk about movie collecting, but
Hmm.
the space behind me is already getting tight. So I've
Yeah.
purged. I've gotten rid of stuff.
Oh wow.
I think I started doing now is I'll still buy movies if I get
Hmm.
them cheap,
Hmm.
but I'll watch it because a lot of movies I'll buy. If I love it,
Yeah.
obviously I'm keeping
Hmm.
the movie I found. But
Yeah.
if it's a movie like I've always wanted to see,
Yeah.
like I'll watch it and then I'll determine
If you, yeah.
like should it stay, should it go?
Yeah.
And I've been finding myself letting go of a lot of movies. Like I'll watch
Yeah.
it and be like, okay, I liked it, but I
Uh,
don't like need to own it.
yeah.
It can go. It can
Yeah.
go.
That's hard for me because you know how easy I am to please. So I watch like all these old crappy movies. I rent. Oh man, I really like that. I got to keep it in my collection. So it's hard for me to do that.
Especially if it has Rutger Hauer in
Yeah,
it
Rutger Hauer or Gary Daniels or Donna Dragon Wilson or
or if it's
Dolph Lundgren.
directed by Pat Tanaka or what's that
Yeah,
Albert
yeah,
Pune.
Yeah. Albert Pien, Pat
It's
Tanaka. Yeah,
so
yeah.
you don't have any like or how about you like reverse? Are you like okay, I need to cut back? Or are you gonna do any purging of movies?
I don't think so. You know what? I got to go through them. I have to organize them actually because it's coming to a point where they're just in boxes in the garage, and some of them are in here in the bedroom, and we have the ones we watch frequently in the living room. I just got to go through them all and organize them, and I might even find doubles or ones I don't care about. I'll let
Yeah,
you know.
there's
Yeah, I'll let you know, or I'll put it in the Discord if I have some stuff I want to get rid of.
I
I
think
know.
that's the cool
Yeah,
thing about our community is that
yeah,
We have so many of
Mhm.
our addresses. We just if we don't want
Yeah,
something, we just send it to
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, you know, I was even trying to purge my consoles because I have so many damn consoles. Like, why have them all? I have multiples of all, and I rarely even play them. Most of the time, I play my like clone console, and I have like two of every console. So like, why have all this? It's just like someone could play it. I have them in a treasure chest over here. Like, I don't play them. I have five or six of them set up around the house that I can play, and then I have
Yeah.
all these doubles. Like, I in my mind, I think I'm gonna have them for in case something goes wrong, I can have a backup. But
Why don't you take them? Well, you have those game stores, like you have
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
count
Well,
Laughing Crow.
yeah, I've just been. I get Mike Wolf. I took my. I said he could have it, but he sent me a bunch of gifts.
Oh shit,
My Sega Genesis, because I have a couple Sega Genesis. I have the nice original 16-bit graphics one.
a
Those are
Model
so.
One.
Yeah, those are so cool looking.
Uh huh.
So, Mike Wolf, he's such a cool guy. I just wanted to give it to him, but then he sent me some presents too. I got to show him on my next video.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Wolfman Mike,
yeah,
the
and
Wolfman.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then but I have more. I like, and then my wife and I, when we got together, we combined all of our consoles. So I have like doubles of everything on top of that. And like I said,
yeah,
I'm not playing them. Other people would probably want to play them.
yeah. Or you just take, like you said, you can
Yeah,
just fill up a couple of totes and take them to Counting
yeah,
Crows.
yeah.
I'm sure they'll
Counting
take
Crows.
the consoles.
Yeah,
The Counting Crows collectibles.
yeah.
Mr. Jones and me. All right. Well, that's it. Just wanted to do a little. I think this is our third year doing this. A little
Mhm.
late, but
Wow. Yeah.
like they say, better late than never.
Hmm.
Before we go, can you send us off with a little Frankie Valley? That's been the topic of some of my community game nights. And leave us with a little Frankie Valley, Tylord.
Like, what's he saying?
Sherry, baby.
Sherry, baby. Yeah. I'll sing that song to Sensational Sherry if she's still alive. But
Shit. Or what about walk like a man
yeah, yeah,
as fast as you can?
yeah, yeah.
What was the other one? Big girls
Don't
don't
cry,
cry.
big girls. They don't cry. Yeah, yeah,
By the way, I'm coming up on
yeah,
800 subs, and I'll give you the
yeah.
tip right here. Some of the people already know.
Hmm.
I said, you know, I always do a gift card giveaway
Hmm.
when I hit 100. If somebody records a video, sends me an audio clip of them either at least singing 10 seconds of a Louis Armstrong song
Hmm.
or Frankie Valli song, you get an
Hmm.
extra entry into the spin the wheel, make the deal
All
raffle.
right.
So there you go. You got the inside scoop. All
Uh-huh.
right, Tylord, thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
so
Thanks
much.
everybody,
Yeah.
and let us know in the comments what are your YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, what are your gaming and
Hmm.
collecting goals? We're out of here, pals.
Hmm.
All right, Ty.